Thank you so much. We're in the kitchen now with Chef Michael Roddey.
Hello,
Welcome
hello.
back, Chef.
Pleasure to be here.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's nice to have you. It's nice and hot in here. Great on a dreary day. Nice to warm up in the kitchen.
Yes, definitely.
What are you working on today?
What I'm working on is we're going to be talking about eggs, and we're going to let you warm up. We're going to put you on the stove.
Okay.
So I have
Look out.
various egg dishes, but I think what we'll do is probably let you jump in
Okay.
and start cooking, since we definitely have a hot pan.
All right, what do I do?
So what you're going to do, we're going to bring the pan back on. Actually, we're going to leave it off since it's a little warm.
Okay.
What we have here is fresh corn cut off the cob. One of our great crops that you're able to use year-round, if you can freeze it. But
Okay.
this one was just purchased at our local supermarket, so you
All
can
right.
add that in there. Careful,
Stick
it's
that
going
in
to be
there.
warm.
Okay. Sizzling already.
We like to hear that sizzle when it hits the
Yeah.
pan. That means that the food is not going to be absorbing the oil that's in there.
Okay.
So now we're
There you
going
go.
to steal some of the heat for the pan. You can bring it back over on the fire.
Okay.
So it's going to be a corn saute dish. We're going to add a little bit of onion to it for some wonderful flavor. And as you're going, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. So it's
Okay.
a fresh sea salt, cracked sea
Can't
salt.
go wrong with fresh, right?
Love it. Then we have the fresh cracked pepper.
Nice.
So this is raw, cut off the cob. So what's going to happen is we're going to end up adding a little bit of water so it steams, and we're going to end up cooking that corn in the pan as we
Okay.
go.
Very
So
nice.
I also have some nice fresh julienne of kale, or chiffonade, what we call a leafy green vegetable. And that will wilt in the pan as we go through as well.
Got it. Kale is so popular now.
Very good. So you'll notice already that we're getting that color is becoming nice and bright.
Okay, Scott can take a look at
from
that.
from the as it hits the pan and gets a little bit of that heat.
Gotta
Just
get
adding a dash of hot sauce.
Dash of hot
Add a
sauce.
little bit more flavor. So,
The fire.
Adding some hot heat or some acid is a way for us to enhance flavor without adding more salt to a dish. So the heat stimulates the taste buds.
Got it. Now we're talking about egg dishes
Eggs,
today,
yes.
right?
So, and that's what we're doing. I'm going to top this with poached eggs that I've already pre-poached, and we're going to bring them back into the hot water to do a reheat.
Okay.
The other dishes that I have over here, and that'll be good. We're just
That'll
going to
be
let
good?
that go, and I'm
Okay.
going to turn off the poaching water, and we're just going to let those finish
All
up,
right.
and we can then plate that whenever we're finished. So a couple of the dishes I have over here, I have a egg in a pizza on a pizza, which is trending right now. So you can put it with red sauce. This one I did more of a white version with olive oil, feta cheese, and black olives. So the egg is still soft. And one thing people can find in the supermarket when we talk about health, and I was speaking with somebody as I came in the door about a pasteurized egg, that kills any chance of foodborne illness being associated with that egg. So you can actually eat it undercooked.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Any
I
egg
didn't
that's
know
not
that.
cooked to hard actually can pass on a foodborne illness of salmonella.
Oh,
So
wow.
another couple dishes that I made that the recipe is online is a carbonara. So the egg is then loosened with a good amount of liquid that we use from when we boiled the pasta. The liquid is in there so we don't get as much coagulation of the egg, and that then turns into the sauce.
Oh, really? All right.
And this is actually made with a turkey bacon. So along the more line of healthy. No
healthier, huh?
cream. We get the creaminess from the eggs that are nice and healthy.
Gotcha.
I'm going to shut that down.
Yeah,
on you.
I
That's
was
good
wondering
and
if I was
done.
burning it up
You're
here.
not
I don't
burning
wanna
it
do
up. I
that.
almost burnt the pizzas. So then the last one that I made for us is a muffintata. So it's a spin on a muffin and a frittata. So it's a frittata made in a muffin pan. So here's just a way to serve it up as an individual portion. We have a nice little
That's very nice
fruit and sweet
presentation.
potato home fries, and then more of a family style variation.
Wow. So how do you do those little frittatas? You put them in muffin tins then?
Correct.
Yeah,
Just
with
bake
the
them in a
eggs?
muffin tin. Spray them nicely. I put the filling in that's already been pre-cooked, and then it goes into the muffin pan and bake for about 20-25 minutes or so.
Wow.
Would you like me to plate?
Yeah, please do. Is it done already?
It's done. That's
Oh my
all
gosh,
it is.
that's it.
That's my philosophy of food, is that we don't need to cook things for a long time. When we cook something so long, we really start to destroy the inherent nutrients that are associated with that product. So very quick, very simple, limited pantry, as you can see. It doesn't take a lot of time. These are the type of things that I'll be trying to bring to our community through the summer.
Yeah,
At
what do you got
farmers
going on,
markets and
Chef?
things of that sort. Well, we're going to be doing some farmer market promotion to promote the campus market that I'll be coming back in a week or so to talk about, trying to get people back to the campus market. And in addition to many other things, that's on the closest horizon here for the community. But yeah, I've got a whole lot of other things going on otherwise. And we got to garnish this too, right?
Ooh, what do you got for
Where's
that?
well, a little bit of cracked pepper.
Sounds good.
Always good. And then we can even hit it with another little touch of hot sauce. And this is a Chipotle Tabasco that really brings a lot more flavor. And you can see just a little bit of red gives us a nice little eye appeal to the egg and a little contrast on the plate. So nice, fresh, things aren't cooked into oblivion. The kale still has a little bit of crunch, but has some nice color.
Wow.
And you know, that's really...
That looks great. That looks great. And they're very easy and simple. And what would you say, you know, the longest time is to cook one of these things?
Probably the muffin tattas, really, but the time is spent mainly in the oven, so the cooking time prior to that is probably only about 10 minutes, and then about another 20 in the oven.
Very nice. And real quick, how do you poach? Because I've never poached an egg before.
Poached egg, we use...
I can scramble, that's about
it's
it.
It's not boiling, because you'll break the egg apart. It's about 160 to 180 degrees, just a little simmer, or shimmer on the water, and then a little bit of vinegar to help coagulate the egg, a little bit of salt for flavor, and then just about 2 minutes, roughly.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, well, I wish I had a fork here.
And as you saw, I did these ahead. I did these ahead of time, so you can actually do a half dozen of these ahead, and then just bring them back into the pan and heat them up for your guests at a party. I actually did this for a holiday party this past weekend, and did a half dozen eggs in the casserole and brought it over to my neighbors. So
very nice.
It was very good.
You can't beat that. Hey, if you do want to try these recipes, as Chef said, they are on our website, centralpatv.com, and we'll see you in a week or so.
You did a great job.
Oh,
look forward to being back.
Thanks to you. That's the only reason. Right after this, we're going to check in with Dwight Rittenhouse and part 2 of that big concrete project at the local winery. That's after the break.